Oh, is it time already? Good. Lead my guest into my private quarters and let them know I'll be there shortly. Thank you. I'm coming in. Hello there. Oh my. Why are you so tense? Oh, please, be at ease. You are not in trouble. Nor I called you in to reprimand you, my dear. Or perhaps is my personal chopping block making you feel uneasy? I jest. Of course I don't have a chopping block in my quarters. I sorely detest bloodstains on my carpets and walls. Like I said, you can feel at ease here. Oh, is that how you want to play? Very well. Then, as your queen, I tell you to be at ease. And that's a royal order. Way better now. I'm glad we could come to an understanding. The reason I had you brought here was not to talk about your mishaps, but rather your good deeds. Of course I know about them. About how you caught a thief terrorizing the nearby markets. The family you rescued from that fire in the woods. But more importantly, that assassination attempt against my persona. I heard you stopped it before they even got into the palace. If that isn't deserving of my personal gratitude, I don't know what would be. I'm worried though, because I also heard you sustained a pretty serious injury during the incident. People haven't been clear about the details or the likes, so I would very much prefer hearing it firsthand from you. So, may I know what happened? Oh, I... I see. Wait, a slash across your back? But how? Were you not wearing any protection of sorts? Off duty? Oh my. It must have taken so much courage to face off an enemy under those circumstances. Do you think I could see it? Your wound, I mean. Oh, I'm glad to hear it's healed. I would still like to see the scar then. I see. You want to play that game again, right? Alright then. As your queen, I command you to disrobe your torso and lay on my bed, face down. That's better. Oh, of course I knew that would work. You are loyal enough to risk your life for my well-being after all. Now, let's see what we have here. Oh dear, it goes across your entire back. Huh? No, honestly, I don't think it looks ugly. Quite the opposite. It makes you look tough. Really. It's like a medal of honor on your skin. Both because it's proof that you managed to protect what you swore to, and because it's a reminder that you are stronger than whatever it was that was set out to end your life. You know, I originally thought about just calling you here to be able to thank you in person and maybe give you a small treasure, a reward for your services. But now that I have you here, and having seen what I've seen, I didn't think money would be enough to reward your devotion and loyalty to me. Oh no, don't get me wrong. You won't leave today empty-handed after all. But I also think I should give you a more personal reward. Something more hands-on. Say, how about starting with a massage? No, you did not mishear me. So just stay on the bed as you are, and I can get to work. Yes, I am being serious. Alright. So, how does it feel? My hands feel warm and soft. I'm glad to hear it. All this, I learned how to give one from my handmaiden. Well, she directly taught me how, but I also picked up one or two techniques from the massages she gives me. You would be surprised how heavy some of these royal dresses can be. Still, I'm impressed how some of you move around with those heavy armors on. They make my shoulders sore more often than not. So, are you feeling the tension leave your body? Well, that was for your back and shoulders, but what about your hands and arms? Oh dear, you immediately looked away as soon as I grazed them. Pardon the intrusion, but Are you perhaps not used to this kind of personal contact? That will not do. All work and no fun will make a royal guard dull. Here, let me correct that then. You know, despite everything, you have some pretty hands. Yes, they are rough to the touch, and with some scars here and there. But they show the hard effort you put into your training and work. I really admire your dedication. Oh, was that a smile I caught there for a second? Nothing, it's just, you looked really cute. But enough hand-holding. Now, I need you to disrobe completely. That expression of yours just now was priceless. Tell me, are you wearing undergarments? Well, you can keep those on. I only need your legs bare so I can massage them. Don't worry, I'm not easily grossed out by smells and such. Or perhaps that was a subtle suggestion for your queen to bathe you? Cheeky, but perhaps we will leave that for another time. I'm sorry, I just enjoy teasing you a little too much. Me? Of course I know how to bathe myself. I'll let you in on a little secret. Sometimes I lock myself up in my chambers, only to disguise myself as a handmaiden and mingle with the others at the palace. Well, at first we just tried that as an emergency plan. For me to escape this place should the need arise. But eventually I used it to leave the palace whenever I was bored. And I'll tell you, mingling with commoners will give you a fresh new perspective. Like how hard they work so others like me have it easier. Oh, well, yes. That is how I found out about you and your heroic deeds. Apparently, people thought keeping me in the dark about that attempt would be the best for me. That I wouldn't feel like this place is not safe anymore. But I couldn't let your service for me go unrewarded. Not after something like that. So, here we are. Yes, I'm finished. How do you feel? You do look more relaxed. I'm glad. Hmm? Oh, well, I was just thinking that you could stay and spend some more time with me. This is a cold night after all, but I can assure you, laying together under my covers can most likely keep us warm. Yes, I'm being serious about it. So, will you come to bed with me? Or will I have to order you to do it? You know, I'm starting to think you do have a thing for being bossed around. Dominated, even. Then you better believe me wanting you on my bed is an order of the utmost priority. That's better. See? It wasn't so hard. Now, let me get under the covers too. How does this feel? Soft, isn't it? Probably better than your own bed, I assume. But this is still not warm enough. Why don't we lay closer? You could hold me in your arms. Aw, flustered again? So you can take a blade on your back, but not a woman in your arms? And here I thought your courage to be boundless. But it seems your limit is a woman's touch. So, why don't I hold you closer instead? My, you're so warm already. I wonder why. Oh, really? Well now, that's a bold request coming from the person that didn't want to be approached by me just minutes ago. But yes, the Queen grants you permission to lay your head on her royal chest. Soft, aren't they? You can bury your face on my chest. I don't mind it. Oh, how many people would wage wars just to be able to touch them? And here I am, giving them to you on a silver platter. Well, more like a royal-sized bed. You do seem to have calmed down and more at ease. I'm glad. It's alright. You can fall asleep on me. I would actually like that. Do not worry. I can get you out of this room without no one knowing, remember? It wouldn't do good for either of us if people found out you spent the night here. More you than me, actually. I can just take measures to silence the rumors. But you probably would be under fire from everyone's questions. But I wouldn't mind repeating this some other time, you know? So, if you ever feel tired or stressed and need some help, you can request a royal audience. Or you can use my secret route. It works both ways, and I wouldn't mind a midnight visit or two. If it's from you, that is. If you do, I promise to give you your best massage yet. And maybe more. But for now, it's time to sleep. Sweet dreams, my dear.